United States is also working on a large, very huge bomb, bigger than any other bomb, ever. Just in case. But they still haven't joined the war. War looks bad on TV. And the United States is really starting to care about their image. But then Japan spits on them in Hawaii and challenges them to war. And they say yes. And then Germany, as a symbol of friendship, declares war on the United States also. So the United States goes to war in Europe.
Digital cameras or DSLRs work by detecting light when the shutter opens. The sensor essentially converts light into information in the same way you convert food into energy, which is to say it's nothing like that at all, and instead a photon hits the sensor sends an electrical signal and a color for that area is arranged and stored away. But Robert, I hear you ask, it doesn't look like a grid. 1, my name's not Robert, but nice try. And 2, that's because the pixels are so small and tightly packed that you can't see them. Nowadays most people will use digital, but some will still use analog. They work in much the same way, but instead of a sensor you have a piece of film coated in light sensitive material which ends up giving you a negative that you then have to turn into a positive. The choice of one over the other is often a personal one at the end of the day. Analog has a particular aesthetic that some prefer, but it can often be a very involved process. From setting up the shot to actually printing the photographs themselves, analog takes a lot of time. So on the other hand, if you value speed and efficiency over perhaps technical quality, and most importantly, if you're poor and can't afford reams of film, you go digital. But ultimately they work the same way, with light entering the shutter and being processed. It's simply a matter of how you want your photos processed and which is best for you.
There's something scary about integrity. Well, I'm caught between being too on the nose and breaking myself down completely, you know. You know. So we can dance around the chalk outlines of a man that I killed with change. Debate whether things would be better had I let them stay the same. But this obsession with recreation is rotting me at the core. I don't think I can do this too many times more. 'Cause I'm not